Hey, 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 Kimba. Kim, I want to say a huge thank you. Hi, Jill. What's up, Rachel? But yeah, Kim, major thank you. Super huge. Super huge. I'm going to let the people roll in. I'll be back in about 10. Is that quiet tonight, guys? Let's see if I can get some chat going. What do we got going for chat? Oh, I just love you, YouTube. Great, there's no chat. Mamma mia. There we go. Okay, live chat. Little bit. My wife. Hey, Scott. It's quiet tonight. Okay. Okay, here's something that's cool is I managed to get out to 2 different cemeteries with the drone, and I went around with the spirit box, and it's the thing's an amazing piece of hardware, but it has noise cancellation, so it uses the phone as a microphone because the thing is loud and it's high pitched. It's like, zzz, but the phone cancels that out, and it's also like a wireless mic, and it works just beautifully. So with the spirit box, it kind of sees that white noise is like it cancels out the static, but when a voice comes in, it does come through. So it's a little bit different watching it back, but I thought that there was like no activity going on, and there's a clip of me saying like there's it seems pretty quiet, like I don't understand, or something along that line. And because I'm editing the video, like I'm just subtitling it, and there's a whole bunch of stuff coming through it. It's just that I didn't recognize it at the time because I'm using a little Bluetooth speaker. So maybe I'll pick up a larger one with better volume just for my own ears. But it's just absolutely amazing. This drone follows me around, so it's just all hands free, and it's basically I have a I don't know. Some people like the cemetery walkthrough videos, and that's basically what I'm going to have. And it was really good because it let me kind of get familiar with the functions and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. But no, it's cool the stuff that was coming through. However, the one thing I did notice about this trip is listening back. It took me multiple listens to decode some of them, but once you do, it's just like oh like that. And some did come through like crystal clear. So it's pretty wild. The one cemetery I went to, I'm actually going to do a special trip and like a special episode about this place. It's a cemetery. It's open all the time, but the history of it is when the main cemeteries and the graveyards in town got full, they just basically dug up the bodies just by the masses and dumped them in this new place with very little people having their headstones brought over and stuff like that. So um, I, I think that would help with the activity. If there's going to be activities, something like that would probably put it on the high list, right? So I'm going to do a little special with the history and stuff about that because I think it's just miraculous. So I'm going to be doing that as well as I'll put the call out to Phil that it's time to do the courthouse video. But um, the weather is not cooperative with the work schedule. I'll tell you that. So for the next few days, it's going to rain again. And I know some places need rain, but we have our extra share of it. So it's that's what we're dealing with. As far as the house goes, I'd say in the last 14 days, the the one thing that sticks out in my mind was the company that I had over that heard something, and they are not paranormal believers at all. They don't know that about this channel, and I thought it was pretty cool. Almost led to an argument, and that's pretty cool. I was thought they thought it was my phone, and I'm like, no, it's nothing. There was nothing. I didn't hear it. They did. They heard a voice. So um, that was pretty cool indeed. Um, see the other thing. Oh, another cool thing, and just the spirit of haunted history is there's an old cruise ship tour that they have, this old historic cruise ship dock here, and they give tours, and apparently the tours are really cool. So that's pretty cool. Probably be going there. I don't know how, but we're gonna be doing stuff like that. So it's gonna be cool. Hopefully at just a non-pressure, but at the same time, and you know what, guys, I gotta tell you, since it's just going through and doing this, it's brought back my love of going out and presenting these videos and stuff like that. Just because, okay, so it's one thing to go and do this on your own and stuff like that, and it's another thing to come and like try to film it in a decent way. And I just want to say thank you, because doing this, using this drone the way we're going to be using it, you'll just be able to do it more. And I know that these videos aren't for everybody, because but I just love doing it, and to be able to easily bring you guys, instead of setting up cameras and stuff like that. It's just so I'm hopefully going to bring you on some really cool trips. As far as what happens, who knows? But I'm hoping to get some really cool captures. We're gonna go to a couple good places. So with that, I'm going to take that optimism and hold it in my heart as positivity. I hope everybody here has some positivity they can grab, and the chat's just not going. What else? Nothing I can really say. I'm going over to Gunther's tomorrow. Now, I have been promising a live stream from Gunther, and he just hasn't. His health is going down quickly, so he doesn't quite have the enthusiasm. He hasn't been feeling well and stuff like that, so I'm gonna have to get over there. So we'll do that. I absolutely will tell him hello. What else? That's about it. I think that's enough for me chatting. The other thing is last week I tried doing a commentary over a video, to where I was just, we found out I'm not good at running one of those type of streams. It was crash and burn right out the gate, right? So you don't know if you don't try, but it is a useful tool. I can see using that particular format just for doing stuff in the future, but like doing it live and commentating on something I haven't seen, is just like, yeah, I don't know, like, just wow. It was cool because the video was sent in. they said, are they here right now? Like, I don't know, but they're like, hey, black tissue, and the whole point of watching that was for the black tissue and stuff. So, um, anyway, there's that. Um, the other thing is, yeah, it's just now we're gonna just take it easy. I thought I heard something. Yeah, I thought I heard a knock or a bump. Did you hear that? You had to have heard that. You had to have heard that. There is a distinct knock, like I was in the hallway. And it sounded like it was either the door, something inside. Try that again. Hey, you know what? I'm also having a bit of a battle with doing these live streams is not interacting or doing like not doing anything interactive. I think I got a lot of that out in the cemetery doing those videos, so it was a little bit therapeutic. But in the house, I won't do any provoking or even like acknowledgement. I just got a big chill. I just got a really, really big chill. Like, my nipples could cut glass right now, not to joke around, but like, I got, it feels like the temperature's dropped in here. Oh. Spirit box picks up, I'll turn the volume back up. Am I having a seizure? I don't think it's coming from this. Okay, this is gonna sound weird. please tell me that, because if you can verify it was coming through the radio, but I'm not saying it was, but it sounded like ice cream truck bells. Like ding, 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 ding. Did anybody hear anything like that? Either that or my tinnitus is acting up. There's nowhere to turn the flashlight on. How do I turn the flash on? I used to be right. Retouch. I don't want to retouch. To touch whoever made this app different. Mamma mia. Anger. Well, I got this up here. Yeah, I don't do any interacting, and hey. Someone might want to say something, I don't know. Nothing. Which is fine. I just don't don't understand the design of, like, it's one of the most popular items out there, and I don't get it. You can't stand it up. It's all bezeled. So yeah, could be the freezer. Thing is, without being able to like do any provocation or just questioning and stuff like that, I can't ask it to make that go off. Okay. Yeah, I know, Steve. Steve, I'm hearing like really, 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 and like I said, I don't know if it's my tinnitus or what, but I'm hearing really faint things like coughs and stuff too as well. That's why, like, I wasn't sure if those chimes I heard was coming through the spirit box or was just like coming through something like. Very faint. And I'll say it again. I don't know. And I'll use this as a workaround. I don't know if what is here is good, or I don't know if what is here is bad. So there you go. There's good things and happy times and fluffy squirrels and chipmunks eating nuts out of your hands. There's bad times. You can sit here and just turn on the news and there's bad times. So I don't know. See, I thought I could get. Oh, Laney, it got so bad. I got what I feel it was a physical attack. I could have very well smashed my face open and broke both my wrists and arms at the same time. I got tripped going up the stairs, and it was. And before that, I was like I had the Patreon going and stuff, Laney, and like part of the Patreon deal was I'd put live cameras up. You download the app and you can watch in night vision, and it was getting pretty weird where like the one capture was of me standing at the end of the hallway because I was sleeping down in the basement a lot. I'm not going to allude to anything, but I think I had like an attachment. So uh the one thing the one capture before that shit went down is I was standing at the end of the hallway and I don't remember it, and an orb flew. I was standing there and it was an orb just flew right into my head. And I just stood there and stood there. I don't remember. It was like sleepwalking. And then when that episode happened, when I got tripped, knock, getting my attention. Or it wants your attention or my attention or both of us, but there's a knock. So Laney, I went MIA for a while. I just shut everything down and I focused on myself physically, spiritually, and I'm still not there. But as far as documenting live streaming what goes on, there's no problem. But I'm not gonna do it. Like no, Laney, it was really bad. It was really bad. Um, I think I took things too far. I got too cocky, and I paid the price. And it could have very well been a lot worse than what it was. But I had to. I definitely had to make some changes. It's chilly. It's getting chilly. That is quiet. So look, I saw Jill. You want the SLS? There's no doubt in my mind we'd catch something, but let's do it. Let's do it next week. I was hoping for some audibles this week. Yeah, if you could, Steve, if you don't mind isolating that, if you get a chance. Yeah. Getting knocky. But no, the thing is I don't sleep down here anymore. I more or less only come down here to stream. I spend a lot less time down here, and I do a lot less acknowledging. I don't read. I don't spit out Bible verses at it confrontationally or anything. And no, I it was bad, and I went through a very very bad time. So I'm still coming back. I'm still dipping my toes in the water, even with the next video I'm releasing. I'm like, gosh, you're rusty, but that's okay. It's it's much more better doing it without any pressure. No, I don't even try to do that. No, I don't do that, Lise. I just throw that on and whatever comes out, comes out. I'm kind of, in a lot of ways, there's times where, and it spikes, it goes up and down. Sometimes it's the opposite, but I'm at a point of peace where I've seen enough. Um, a lot of my live streaming, my enthusiasm is to show you guys and to hang out with you guys. You guys are, yeah, I'm a big, I'm a bit of a loser. You guys are my internet friends are everything to me. I love you guys. What we did have the other 2 weeks ago was Deep Purple fell down, and the screw, when I did find it, was in the hallway. That shouldn't have fell. I think it was odd too. Anytime something like that happens down here while I'm streaming live, it's hard not to. I think so. Yeah. I'm gonna do, and here's what I'm gonna do this summer is I don't know if it's gonna be like a 24 or a 48, but during my holidays, I know I'll be home for a lot of my holidays. I might do a marathon stream. Remember during summer holidays as a kid, like before the internet, when all your favorite shows, they do like a 24-hour marathon or something. I was just thinking of doing like a 24 or like a 48-hour straight stream, just a full stream, just something like that. Do a couple, I don't know, special events. Okay, Steve. 24 hours with Steve, sign me up, man. My bro. But no, so stuff like that. I love you guys. I wish ah, it's frustrating. But it sure felt good to get out, and I hope my enthusiasm comes through in the video there I release, and I was kind of at a loss for words at times, but in a lot of ways, it's like kind of learning how to walk gig. I just anyway. Good night. I love you guys. You guys are fan.